Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Georgetown. Look at that. Now we're gonna go play, right? Whoa. So, all right. Well, hear me out. Uh, yeah, I can't help it. Spending money is way more fun than not. This actually didn't cost that much. It really didn't. Sounds like something I used to tell my parents back in the day, right? I swear it didn't. It's not that bad. We sold our cedar and our row crop planter, the little 6 meter one that we bought, and we only ended up about $18,000 in the hole for this. So, $18,000. Excuse me. It is a 18 meter planter. It plants everything. So, one-stop shop here. We are going to get our row crops out of there. We're going to get wheat out of there, barley. Everything we have in rotation will be planted with this. So, awesome. Let's go play with it, right? Now, if you're going to test something like this out, what better way to do that than on somebody else's field? So, we got a deal here with some local farmers, Andy and Courtney. And they're kind of a brother-sister farming team there that do not have any planters of their own, so they outsource that department, and we're going to take over that. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. It is almost 4 o'clock in the evening, so don't know how much of that we're going to get done, but we're going to give it a shot. First, we're going to run out and do Andy's sunflower field because we can stop at Central Greens on the way out of town there and fill this bad boy up. That is going to be quite expensive, I'm sure. We're going to get seed and fertilizer and head up there. And then on the way back through, we will stop and switch over from sunflowers to wheat and go take care of Miss Courtney's field. Miss Courtney's field is out by that farmer dude's field. What's his name? Huckleberry Finn, Marmer Finn, something like that. It rhymes with that. Out by his house. Whoa, don't. We're gonna have to get used to that. Oh, wiggle bottom. I forgot. Been a while. Look how long this thing is. My goodness. Andy didn't really have a lot of faith in us being able to get this thing all the way out to his field. It's out near Fuzzy Beaver's logging company there. And I told him he has no idea the things we're capable of running over. So, certainly we can get this thing up through there. As long as we can find it. And, oh yeah, like I say, we got to stop at Central Green on our way out of town. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to go make some money back. Hopefully everything goes well and we get paid pretty handsomely. As a matter of fact, for the 2 jobs we're going to do for those 2, we'll cover the cost of what we invested in this thing, not counting what we had sold our other planters for. So it'll be just about a wash. We'll be just about back where we were, and that is a good thing. Now, let's see. I think seeds are up top. Something's up here. We're hopeful anyways. Oh. Well, what am I hitting? Nothing. Just kidding. Whoa. Don't look back there. Don't look back there. That's in the past. We gotta let that stuff go. Alright, yeah, seeds right there. I knew that's what it said. The last time we were here, we bought about, $15,000 worth of fertilizer. I have a feeling that number's going to be pretty high today, too. See if we can bag in there without tearing our brand new planter up. Open cover. Maybe. Maybe I'm not far enough. Maybe I'm too far. Oh man, don't tell me it doesn't work. Maybe there's different covers. Uh-oh. Well, now we've done it. Wiggle bottom. Oh gosh. Oh, we're gonna tear this place up, aren't we? Alright. Well, Now we're really stuck. Let's see if we can get turned around and maybe we can go get fertilizer in at least. We can get out of here without tearing anything up. I'm thinking maybe we're going to have to put the seed right into the seed boxes themselves. So maybe the covers for the fertilizer tanks, and that's it. That's what we're thinking. Don't worry about that purple tree. Nobody saw that. Who's got a purple tree anyway? That's just silly. And yeah. Alright. Let's try this again. Open covers. And the first one is, yes, first one's fertilizer. Oh man. Does it take liquid fertilizer? No. Certainly not. And we might end up going to get the auger wagon and making a trip down here. Just a kind of a vessel from one to the other. We'll see what happens. It's more fun to experiment. Whoa, 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 stop. All right. Well, speaking of experimenting, let me go do some of that, and I will be right back. All right. Turns out I'm an idiot, but we knew that already, right? Nobody passed out from surprise there. This does not fertilize, so there's no way going underneath the building was going to work. And when it comes to the seed bay, I just wasn't far enough in and hitting the window at hitting the button at the proper time. So I had to bring the help window up, and $4,000 later, we have 164 bushels of seed that we can't get out of the parking lot. A little tight on that turn. That was a little ambitious there, wasn't it? A little ambitious. Maybe swing it a little wider. Anyways, we are heading off to Andy's field number 35. We got full of sunflowers. We are going to head up by Fuzzy Beaver's logging company, and hopefully we can find the field. So this is not what we wanted to do. All right, so this is terrible. My goodness. Me and this Steiger are not getting along at all. Oh my. Come on now. You gotta be kidding. This thing is super wiggly. My goodness. This is where a normal person would edit this. You shouldn't. Just avert your eyes. You don't need to watch this disaster taking place. It's a train wreck. Even I can't look away. How could it be that bad? Anyways, let's go. Here we go. We're not even stopping for traffic at this point. Look. I swear I'm not doing that. It's just kind of sliding. Anyways, we're off to plant sunflowers. Awesome. The girls down at the shop finally got our Steiger done. I shouldn't say finally. It's not like they had it forever. They did a good job on it. And Miss Andrea come and picked me up and gave me a ride down to the store. So we won't have to worry about coming back to get anything to go home in. So we'll just take this back to the house after we are done, at least with the sunflower field. Hopefully we can get done Miss Courtney's ding ding, the Jeopardy music's playing. Wheat field. Yes, we're doing sunflowers here, we're doing wheat over there. I don't think either field is particularly huge, especially when you have a planter this size. So we should be okay. I should be able to get in and out fairly quickly. And we're definitely going to make a healthy little profit off of the two. So that's a number they were okay with. Excuse me. And we are definitely okay with more than going to pay for our expenses. So awesome. Look at that. I can't. I say look at that, but I can't swing the camera over there because we'd be up in the trees. But yeah, I like that field going up the hillside there with the fence row behind it, sun setting behind it. It looks awesome. Oh, so this is the part Andy was worried about, and rightfully so. I mean, to be fair, we can see daylight there, so I'll give myself a pass on that one. Good thing traffic is light this time of evening. 4 o'clock must be before the rush hour traffic here. Doing pretty good. Field, what did I say it was? 35. I think they said there was a road to the right just past Agway. We just passed Agway right there. That was that building behind us, which is a grain elevator where we go to sell sometimes. And they said to take the next right. I feel like. I would have thought that would. Oh my. Oh, it's probably that field over there. Well, that's a pretty good one. Pretty good one. Field 35. Yeah, that's it. All right. Let's see. It looks okay. Kind of sketchy there at first with a contraption as long as this one, but I think we're going to be okay here. We'll be just fine. Just fine. Talking about fields on hillsides, I'm about to get my fill of it, aren't I? Pretty good deal. 14.7 acres. Nice little stream there. Probably catch a trout or two out of there. But that'll have to be another time. We got work to do. We got to make some money. We have spent too much for too long. That's not true. We don't believe that at all. We love spending money here at Jockey Inc. It's one of our favorite things to do. Here we go. Sunflowers dropping down, turning on. Set the cruise. Let's see what we ride at. 9 miles an hour. There you go. The old Steiger King doing its job. Looking good too. I like those new wheels and tires. Got the weights in there. And some fresh paint on them. Looking good. Looking good. Alright, let's pay attention here. Man wants sunflowers. He doesn't want dirt left. Ooh. Yeah. 14 acres. This is... trying to think, maybe as big as any of our fields that we have. So I think all of ours are pretty close to 12 acres. Right around. Good. Give us something to do this afternoon. Alright, let's ride this stagger for a little while. See what happens. Make sure everything is kosher. And yeah, see what kind of time we have left when we get done. Perhaps we can go do a wheat field as well. But yeah, we'll find out that in a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, well, we have got paid, so that's good. We got that going for us. We got field 84 done as well. Both fields are done. Down to 48 bushels left of seed, but that's okay. The only thing we have left to plant is a cornfield as soon as we get the grass plowed under. I'm thinking maybe just cultivating. I think I can do that, right? Yeah, I think you can just cultivate it under. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So we cut this field on our left right here. Went ahead, cut that, did maintenance on the haybine because I know that that thing's going to be running pretty wide open from here on out. So I wanted to go ahead and get at least one field cut. It wasn't fully grown, but definitely grown enough that we're going to get some hay off of it. Oh my goodness, did we... That was not my fault. That's a Prius driver, what do you know? Goodness, we were just waiting for traffic to clear so we could turn into the farm. Alright, anyways. Yeah, not taking credit for that one. Our man Grumpy. We had Grumpy come while we were away for a few days, and we had to do some rearranging. So we invested in a hay dryer. We went ahead and borrowed a little bit more from the bank. We were at 880. We're right at $1 million now. Where are we gonna park this thing? My goodness, what a piece of machinery. I was just looking to see if it would fit in the building there. Anyways, a problem for another day. The hay dryer. We were worried about the weather. I love that thing. Anyway, sorry. Gotta get distracted easy. We were worried about the weather. We needed to invest in a hay dryer that is going to be our main source of income for the summer. So we, with the possibility of 6 days of rain, not that that was going to put us under, but it made us worried about, if that were to happen during the middle of the summer when we had either grass to cut or had just cut. So, we went ahead and had Grumpy and his boys put a hay dryer in. So this will work for grass and alfalfa, both of the things that we are going to be cutting, and take some of the stress away from us. So we don't have to worry about that as much. So like I said, we went ahead and cut that field over there, and we already had the field 103 that was grass, so we cut that. That was what we dumped into the field over there, trying to get it to dry into hay before the rain came. So we're going to pick that back up, put it in the dryer, probably just use the loading wagon. Once you turn it on this screen here, this loading chute right here will open, and that chute opens and the conveyor belt turns on. So you can either stick bales on the conveyor here, or you could just dump it right into the chute. So pretty cool. Not bad. Obviously, that's your output there. We have 4,000 liters ready to come out now. I did stick a grass bale in there just to make sure that we knew what we were doing. So it's not normally the case. What was I going to do? Let's go ahead and get... I know what we're going to do. We're going to take this, and we're going to see if we can cultivate really quick. Take a little ride up to field 103 and get that grass plowed under. Like I say, we already picked all the grass up off of that field, so let's go ahead and get it turned, get it fertilized, and get some corn in there and growing. Now, it is definitely time to plant corn. It's not quite warm enough for corn to grow, but I think we'll be okay. It's just a degree or two off. And it's obviously not going to get any cooler here at the end of spring, so we'll be fine. It'll be all right. We're actually getting a lot done this evening here. Won't have to skip time as early as I thought. We've already done both of our contracts. The grass field we did earlier, that was already mowed. It's the big pile down there is what we dumped off of field 103. So we may take the 5488 and the merger and go ahead and windrow some of that grass over into some bigger piles just to make our job easier. Since we're going to run it through the hay dryer this time, we're obviously not worried about it drying. So we can go ahead and pile it up. But first, let's go ahead and get the field work done. This will be our last field. Everything else is planted and growing, so we can focus on hay after the field work's done. So let's go get this done. Knocked out. All that jazz. I'm going to have to invest in a lawnmower. Get up here and mow my grass. It's looking a little shady there. Looking a little rough. That's a good idea. We might do that. We might get us a lawnmower. Oh, get out of the way of this guy. Not a Prius driver, but he looked just as dangerous. I'm thinking of putting a little road in here. So what we're going to do is use this grass field. We're going to use that as our path to get to our other fields over here. We can stay off the main road for the most part. Once we get down here, we'll have to cross over, and we'll be on the main road for just a little bit. But if we put us a dirt path in through here, maybe even throw some gravel down, I think it'll be a lot safer for everybody. And I'm sure the town folk would appreciate that. So, yeah. I don't think I'll put it on this side of the field that I'm on. I was kind of trying to get it away from the road, but it doesn't really make sense to eat up good grass space there. So we'll probably just make the path up against that fence over there. And maybe swing kind of wide here so you could get out. I was going to say, I know I saw a red car coming. I was waiting for it. Alright, we'll jump out here. Like I say, we won't have to go long on the main road this way. I like that. Especially if we're going to be bringing harvesters over here. And maybe the wiggle bottom. Well, eventually, yeah, the wiggle bottom will have to come over here and plow and seed. So, yeah, definitely bringing it over here. But it won't be too bad. We shouldn't stack traffic up too bad. Oh, never mind. There's 3 cars back there behind us. Maybe we are a menace. Who knew? Well, the good thing about these fields is, yeah, you just stop the tractor, run right across the street to McDonald's, get you one of those McChickens with cheese, and life is good. Alright. Life is indeed good. We'll go ahead and let this thing unfold. We'll go down here to the end and drop it down, see what happens. I think, yeah, it should follow the field shape, so we should be able to drop it right down. There you go. Should be able to find our edge pretty easily. And we'll just follow the mode marks. That'll be good. We don't want the harvester up against the fence anyways. Oh yeah, definitely. Look. Yeah, that's what I meant. So that would be our field boundary right there. Let's get over a little bit more. Maximize what we're doing here. And, yeah, that looks like the line. Yes, definitely. We can definitely see the line. Okay. Tell you what. Let's take a little ride. Let's, kick this thing into high gear. Ride around here, get this done. And, see where we're at for the evening. All right. All right. We got the 5488. We got it hooked up to the merger. Let's go slide some grass around the field here. And then we will jump in the little tractor that could, the 624, and hook it up to the big, ginormous loading wagon. And see if we can get it to have the same problem that it had a couple of days ago when we had to put it in the shop. So we did find some broken loose wires there, so pretty sure we got it fixed. That right there didn't help anything. All right. Oops. We'll get the hang of this thing here in a second. See if I can drag it off some fence posts going down through here. That's pretty dangerous, I guess. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be just fine. Yep. Yeah, there. Now, I wish it was going a little farther over, but we'll just make a couple passes here. Not gonna worry about getting it super huge. Like I say, we're gonna be pulling with the 624, so the little tractor that does not need any, any big mountains of hay or grass to try to climb up. Let's see, get as close as we can, cut it hard. Oh yeah, this thing spins like a top. Love it. No, it's kind of weird. Did I do that? Tractor just shut off. Oh man. Yeah, I wonder why it missed that. Maybe something I was doing with the turn there, but it's kind of weird. Weird spot to skip. And I don't know why the tractor turned off. That's no good either. That's alright. Well, yeah, we'll make it work. Worse things have happened. So, look at us. Doing farming and stuff, huh? Got the field cultivated up there. We will run the wiggle bottom up. Throw some corn in the ground. Oh boy, what's gonna happen when we hit this? I wasn't intending on running through there, but it's kind of a science experiment. It didn't care at all, did it? Wow, that was pretty impressive. And now we're getting a little lag because of it. Get this stuff picked up and put away. There it goes again. Now, was it just off the ground, or what exactly was causing that? Let's see, it seems to have picked it up this time. Nope, I said that too soon. Maybe that grass just isn't any good. It'll be alright. Now we're getting 3 into 1. That's a pretty good deal. Be one good windrow right there anyways. Yeah, we'll be able to fold all these up, make one more pass down the other side, and we will call that good. And we'll just shut it off right there, cut it hard. And like I say, this thing is supremely maneuverable. I really like that. And kick it on again. Still missing a little bit every once in a while. I think it's just an elevation thing. It must just be floating the pickup head there. And we're gonna hit this big pile just for giggles. See if it floats through there. There you go. Tractor's gonna get buried in there. That merger doesn't care though. That's pretty impressive. That is really impressive. I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and make one more. One more good run down through there. Just because it's so much fun to use. Auto save, maybe somebody joining, who knows. Here we go, we'll call that good right there. Shut that down, fold it up. This is another one of those tools that is going to be used a lot this summer. Here we go, now it'll fold up. I had to lift it first, okay. Slide this back around the back of the building. Actually, we'll leave, the tractor could use a wash. We'll leave that right there. There we go. Like I say, we just got this bad boy out of the shop. We did use it to cut that field with the haybine and everything worked okay. So we're going to put it under a little stress test here. See how we do. We can't even see the little tractor over top of it. That's funny. That's funny. All right. make sure everything runs according to plan. I think we'll just go ahead and dive right into this big mountain right here and see if we can cause a failure right off the bat. Actually, we'll pick up the road first, just to tidy up a little bit. We don't want all this laying around. And I tell you what, we got a fair amount of grass off of that, considering it was only about 2/3 grown. I was concerned if we were going to have enough to do all the things we wanted to do with it, but I think we're going to be just fine between alfalfa hay and regular hay. I think we'll be just about swimming in it before the year is up. Alright, let's see. Find a big old pile right there's a big old pile. We're at 0% still. Hit it wide open. Oh, look at that. It is doing a clean sweep for the most part. Oh my goodness, that's impressive. Oh, piling up on the pickup. He's digging. Alright. Impressive. The little tractor that could. Indeed it can. Alright, we just pulled through about 7 tons of grass. And did it heroically. I like it. Alright, well, we'll fill this up, run it over to the dryer, and that'll probably about do it. Been a long week. Many hours, so we're looking forward to going to bed. Let's wrap this thing up here. I think that's about enough farming for the day. I love this tractor though. This little dude is a puller. And there we go. We're full. Let's go see how Grumpy and the boys did. And we know how good they did. You don't know how good they did. I do. I've already seen it, but we'll go turn it on, dump this in, get it going for the night. At least when we wake up in the morning, we will have 13 tons of hay. So that's good. It's always good. We're going to start maybe supplying some of the other farms in the area with some dried hay and work out some kind of deal. Now that we have a hay dryer, perhaps we could just start trading grass for hay. Not exactly a 1-to-1 ratio. We need to make a little profit, but you know, if we can take in more grass than we're giving out hay, that's a pretty good deal. We can always use it and give us some free hay for our animals. Maybe some bales to sell, a little extra. Something like that. You know us. We're always looking for an edge. We'll find something. We're going to make some money somehow. I'm starting to lose my voice. All right. Turn that on. Hit that bad touch screen right there. Yeah, like I say. Kicks everything on. Opens the chute. Turns the augers on. Those are on. The belt is on. I wish we had some bales to throw in there. That's what we did when we did our test. We did throw a bale on there, and that was kind of cool. Watching it get pulled in. We'll give the old chute a try here. Try to make it a little closer, I think. There we go. Close enough. Go. Hope our counter goes up. Kind of stuck at 0 there. I think it's going in the right. Yeah, it's doing something there. The light flashing. That's a little disconcerting, isn't it? Not what you want to see. And the light's flashing. It's acting like it's doing something. Maybe it's just glitched out there for a second. Tell you what, while we're here, we'll go ahead and water the old sheep. Sheep there, sheep there. So, in order to put the hay dryer in, we did have to get rid of our, let's call it the whelping pen for the sheep. And hey, look, 33,000. Sweet. All right. Oh, that means it's already, yeah. It's already dried to 800 already. All right, that won't take long at all. Anyways, we had to get rid of one of our sheep pins, so when we start having a bunch of births, we do not have much room in either of these, only about room for 10 more per pin. Once we get those, I guess for the immediate future, we're going to have to just sell them. Not such a bad thing, but, you know, I was hoping to fatten them up a little bit, make a little more money off of them. But we don't have anywhere to put a pin. The hay dryer is more important than another pin right now, so we'll just sell them. It'll be okay. But let me go finish picking all this grass up, throwing it in that hay dryer there, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, both figuratively and literally. So, with that being said, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I'm Golf Cart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day.